Okay, welcome to this Irish tour flight from Sligo to Donegal. Probably haven't pronounced those places correctly. We'll get airborne and then we'll talk a bit more. It's a Flight UK Flying Club flight. P3d and prop heat we want on. Let's see, on auto flaps. So that 5,500 feet will be my cruising altitude. So runway heading 284. Yes. PF, so that wind indicator second. Yep. Full lights on, set flaps. Seagate ground, we'll depart straight out.
Sligo ground, India, Romeo, Lima, Sligo. Request taxi for takeoff, departing.
Well, we're on the runway, so.
India, Romeo, Lima, 1-2, taxi to and hold short of runway 29er. Contact tower 122.1 when ready. Taxi and hold short, runway 29er. India, Romeo, Lima, 1-2. Sligo Tower, India, Romeo, Lima, 1-2, ready for straight-out departure at runway 29er. India, Romeo, Lima, 1-2, cleared for takeoff, runway 29er, straight-out departure, approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er.
Okay, let's go.
Romeo, Lima, 1-2.
We're in a Cessna C400 Corvalis. Glass cockpit, quite a powerful aircraft, right? Let's set my altimeter. I like flying this. It's a handful. I find it harder to fly than a 737 actually. The altitude call-outs to help you. Okay, we're airborne. The pilot can go on. Climb out a little bit and make the turn. Flaps up. Turn these lights off. Oops. Oh no, where are we going? Sorry, we want to go north, not south. Let's get that high climb rate. Go zoom out on that. It's our destination for the day. It's about 47 miles away. So you can see we're working our way up the west coast of Ireland. Yep, there we are. And 5,000. See. No, that one's just. Okay. So we're heading to Donegal. It's not on the list yet. Weather we can expect on arrival. Station. 313, 9 knot winds, no clouds. A lovely day across Ireland. So hopefully I've got my YouTube and OBS issues resolved now. Still can't get environment force to work, it's being a pain in the arse. So this is the Alabeo Cessna C400 Corvalis, quite a high performance plane. I do enjoy flying it. Find it a lot harder to land than a 737 or Airbus. You don't get the altitude call outs, and it's, judging the speed right is tricky as well. And it gets blown around by the wind, something chronic. Very hard to get the centre line of a slight crosswind, as you'd expect from a small aircraft. And also your spatial awareness is very hard to judge the ground in this. I've flown a Cessna 152 for real, and it was a lot easier to obviously have your awareness of how close you were to the ground in that, but on the simulator that's just something you don't always get. Make it actually a little bit more tricky in the simulator than it is in real life. Flying to Connell. Heading up here. Really light winds today. We say the wind was coming from 3.3, didn't we? 330. Yeah, 9 knot wind. A quick look on the map and our destination. Let's see what runways we got. Donegal. So we land on runway 21. It's a bituminous. Runway 21 is 33. So runway 21 will be from that side, won't it? Yeah. Okay. So what we need to know. Adjust the mixture control as we climb it. Nearly at our cruise, 5,500. We're going to need to come this way a little bit more actually. It is beautifully scenic across Ireland. Gee, why have I got so much bloom? That's way too high on those bloom settings. Not sure what's going on there. Eesh. I think environment force has done something. That bloom is ridiculous. It's very bright. Jesus. Now keep an eye on the speed. Okay, we're still a good 30 miles from our destination. And ease back on the throttles a little bit. Let's have another little look from outside the aircraft for you. As you can see, it's a nice looking aircraft. It's one of the default liveries that comes with it. to be Donegal, there we go. Donegal Tower. Graceful stop landing.
Tower, India, Romeo, Lima, 12 is 30 miles south with Mike to land. India, Romeo, Lima, 12, Donegal Tower, 1 straight, runway 3.
3:30, yeah, I suppose so. We can fly straight in runway 3. Okay.
Make straight in, runway 3. India, Romeo,
Come back this way a bit then. It's fine. Yeah, 3:33, that makes sense. Range, sorry, everyone. Yeah, bearing 16. How far are we? 26 miles. We have a straight in landing. Beautifully scenic flying around Ireland, I have to say. Especially some of the previous flights I've done further south round, I think, was it Shannon? I can't remember now, but it's quite mountainous further down there. We started out the tour, it's the Fly UK Irish tour, covering the whole of Ireland. We started out, I think, in Belfast, and then worked our way south, and then coming back up the west coast, back into Northern Ireland, and we'll finish up in a few legs back at Belfast. As is one of the things I like about Fly UK, if you've had enough of airliners for a while, or not necessarily had enough, but if you want to do something totally different, they have a number of general aviation tours where you just hop in a GA plane and you can, totally different change of pace and challenges. It's fun. Obviously you can log your hours up. And then which tour I'll do next when I completed the Irish one. I've done the Welsh and the English tours. So maybe we'll head further afield into Europe, or I even think they do a South America or a Japanese tour. We can try one of those. It's about 20 miles out, so we'll start slowly descending soon. We get to about a little bit closer. Increase the power a little bit. Yes, Bloom's totally mucked up thanks to environment force interfering a bit, so that's really, it needs to be, when I get environment force working, it needs to be adjusted. So we're going to have a slight crosswind on our landing, about a 30-68 degree, which is why I thought they'd give us the other runway, but that's interesting. They said runway 3 for landing, so I'm going to argue with that. This is good. Okay, we'll start descending now. Descend down to 3,000. 2,500 actually, there we go, yes. It's down. Put the mixture back. The lights come back on. Okay. Q&H. good at bearing right. Come this way a bit more. Just head due north. Yeah. Decrease the rate of descent a bit. So we're going to come up on that quicker than you realise. The airport's over here somewhere. Is it just there perhaps? I can just see it in the distance. The airfield, right? Not really an airport, is it? Airfield. About 10 miles out, I want to be 3,000 feet. Definitely think it's where it is. Yeah, and I'd be right. I thought I could see it. Totally offline of the runway, but we'll kick the autopilot off in a minute anyway and manually fly this in. In fact, I'll kill it now. We'll hand fly this the rest of the way. Let's get a little bit more power going. As I say, beautiful weather across the west coast of Ireland. Some legs of these tours I do, the weather is absolutely awful. I remember when I did the Welsh tour, pretty much every leg of that was really strong winds. Trim the nose down a little bit, start getting it, trim it back up. I want it to drop. Just vaguely see the pappies. Looks like we're still too low. Okay, let's go flaps 1. There we are, the pappies. Need a bit more power. Bleed off too much speed there. Power. Way off to the side. Let's trim up. Bear in mind the wind is coming from my left, so yeah, we really need to start dropping the nose down a bit now. Very nice view.
Clear to land, runway 3, India, Romeo, Lima, 12.
Yeah, flaps are full. I didn't realise I'd gone full flap. Okay, let's start easing back on the power now. Otherwise we'll float it. It's a very easy aircraft to float this. Still a little bit off centre. Just trying to grab across. A bit low. Speed is good. There we go. Now we're nicely lined up, more or less. Trim up a bit on the nose. Speed's dropping off nicely. Just kill the speed a little bit more. Still a bit low, still a bit low. Just kill the speed right down a bit. Off to the side. Power. Way out of line for the runway. Try and get that back. There we go, that's good. Trim the nose down, so I don't want this to ease back on the power. We're still horribly out of line with the runway there. There we are, that's better. Right, we're letting it go again. Even those light winds is horrendously tricky to keep ourselves nicely aligned. Oops. Trim up a bit. Okay, I'll let that speed bleed off now. Not too much though. Let it off, let it off, let it off. Very nice. Gentle touchdown, there we go. I think that was too bad. Not very near the centre line. We won't bother to taxi to proper spaces, we'll just pull off on the... for some reason the taxiing for this plane on the ground, I really need to configure my buttons because it just goes all over the place. Okay, let's just park ourselves up on the grass here then. And then we'll have a look at the landing. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Welcome to Donegal. Just file the Flying Club T-Rep. Yep, submit. And let's take a look at the replay. Should play Mac window. There we go. Minimize that. Let's pop to tower. There's tower. There, wasn't too bad. A little bit off the centre line. Okay, and there we have it. Nice little general aviation flight for you all. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay up to date with or visit me rather, on my V Special One Facebook page for further flight sim news and planned streams and other information, and I'll see you again soon on another flight. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.